First of all, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2022. I wanted to take a minute today to go over some of the goals that I've set for myself for the new year, and as well as right after this, I will go into and share my January budget. All right, so if you're not subscribed here, I do videos about budgeting, cash stuffing, sinking funds, savings challenges, grocery hauls, you name it, everything that centers around helping you save money. If that content interests you, then stop right now, and right in the bottom right of your screen is a subscribe button. Press that subscribe button and join the family. Turn on your notification bell so that you are one of the first people to know that I've uploaded a new video. And if you like this video, then please consider giving me a thumbs up. It just helps my YouTube algorithm and for them to push my videos out. So without further ado, I will also be choosing my giveaway winner. And I'm going back old school for the drawing. My January goals, I have several that are more personal that I'll choose not to share, but the ones that I will share are kind of pretty much focused around budgeting and financial and some things that I already share with you guys, so I'm going to share my goals. The first goal I have is to save $10,000 in order for us to move. As some of you know, we will be relocating back to my hometown of Illinois. We grew up in Chicago, but my parents don't live in Chicago anymore. They live in a south suburb of Chicago, and we're hoping to find something in that same area. I also would like to add another $3,000 to our already funded emergency fund. We ended off the year and we managed to have about $5,000, a little more in our emergency fund. So I'd like to add at least $3,000 more to the emergency fund, which at some point I'll split it out into my 3 to 6 month expenses once we can kind of determine a number for what we feel comfortable in terms of having as an emergency fund. I'd also like to pay off my car loan. To date, our only debt is that car loan and my student loans. So that car loan, we owe about $11,000. So I'm thinking we can get that paid off this year as fast as possible. And then my student loans are about a little over $32,000. So of course we did get an extension for 3 more months, but I'm just still remaining hopeful and prayerful that maybe, just maybe, they'll cancel them altogether. I'd also like to reach my goal weight in 2022. You guys may know already that I've been on a weight loss journey. Of course, the holidays kind of like, I wasn't really sticking to it as much as I should. And then, so my weight loss, and plus I'm getting closer to my goal. So my weight loss, of course, is starting to slow down. Another big one is I'd like to make sure to track my spending. I'm a budgeter, I'm a zero-based budgeter, but it's mostly my cash envelopes, my weekly envelopes. I really don't keep up, I really don't track what I spend, but I tend to make sure I don't go over. If you can look back at some of my other videos, I normally have at least a few dollars left every week, sometimes quite a bit of money left over. So I know that I'm managing it, but I'd like to see exactly where it's going, because then I think that'll help me try to cut back a little bit more, especially since we're starting to really focus all our money into saving to move. And finally, I would like to fund my IRA with the maximum amount, which is $6,000. And those are my goals for the year 2022. My previous video, which I'll link right up in the iCards, I talked about the goals that I accomplished for 2021, and I'm very proud of that. And so I'm hopeful that 2022 will be even better. All right, so just a couple little notes. This video I'm actually filming on January 1st, and I plan to edit it really quickly and post it today. And then I have a grocery haul that I'll edit and post for tomorrow. Then after tomorrow, I'm gonna be starting, I don't know if you guys know what it is, but I'm starting a Daniel fast with my church, and I'm including a fast from social media. So therefore, after I post my video tomorrow, you guys won't hear from me again until January 16th. Within that time frame, I plan to record my cash stuffings, because I'll have one on the 5th, and then I'll have another one on the 13th, which is my birthday. Yes, I'll be on a Daniel fast on my birthday. But you guys feel free to leave me messages and comments and likes and subscribe to me. And once I get back on, I'm hoping to just be wild where my subscriber count is, and I'll respond to all comments, questions, whatever, once I'm back on social media. So that's all I have, and let's get to the giveaway. So we started off with 25 entries, and after going through all the requirements, I had 14 names that had met all the requirements, and those 14 names are in this bucket on a piece of paper. All right, and the winner will be getting a Moterm. It's an A7 Moterm, and it'll be fully customized. So whoever the winner is, I'll contact you, and we will discuss like a color scheme, what you're looking for, what your categories are for your wallet. You know, just kind of get to know you a little bit, so I know how to make your dashboards and your decor and stuff like that. So good luck. Thank you to everybody who, you know, of course, subscribe to me, but who entered my drawing. And I do a giveaway every 250. So this is my 500th. I'll do one at 750, and then I'll do something major at 1,000. So let's see. I'm eating good today and tomorrow, because after that, that's it for a couple weeks. So let's see who we got that won my giveaway. Bridget Keller. Congratulations. Bridget Keller is the winner of my 500 subscriber giveaway, and will be getting a fully customized Moterm from me. Now I'm gonna go on and move on to sharing my January budget. And I just wanna say again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love, the support, and everything. And please keep promoting my videos and keep my name out there over these 2 weeks for me. I'm counting on you guys, just so I don't lose my momentum. But this fast is very personal, and it means a great deal to me. And so I think it's good for me too to take this 2-week break. So stay tuned for my January budget. Okay guys, so for my budget, I wanted to do it just this first month of the year as if I've never been budgeting before and I'm just starting off. So this will help people who are trying to figure out, how do you get started? How do you start a budget? I'm just gonna give you very simple, straightforward. I don't have anything fancy, just a little notebook and a pen. All you need is a piece of paper to write it down and a pen. That's it, okay? It doesn't cost you pretty much anything. I'm quite sure you can find some kind of paper and a pen around the house. So there's no excuses as to why you can't get started. Even your cash envelopes, it could just be white envelopes from Dollar Tree, literally, with your categories written on them. You can work your way up to getting, you know, the fancier things if that's something that keeps you motivated. But if you just want to get down to it and get started, this is all you need. All right. So the first thing that I do, everybody explains it a little bit different, but I'm going to try to keep it very, very simple and to the point. So the first thing that you need to do is gather all your sources of income, depending on what it is, how many times you get paid per month. All you want to do is know how much you bring home and total it up for the month, okay? So for me, because I do share my budgeting journey on YouTube, some of my things I don't share. So I don't share, my husband doesn't share his entire income. And then we don't share our personal savings. We don't share our tithing amount. And then our 401k is already taken out of the amount. So for us, what we're left with total income for the month is $7,200 for the month of January. I'm salaried, my husband is not. And then, so once you have your income, here we go right here. The first thing I always start with is you're gonna have to look back and find out everything that you spend your money on, all right? Fixed expenses are any expenses that occur monthly that have a due date, or they may occur more than once a month, but they definitely have a due date attached. And to me, these are probably your most important categories. These would be what you would call your four walls, or whatever the bills are to help you to live, okay? So for us, we have our rent, which is $16.50. We have NES, which is our light bill. This fluctuates depending on the season. Our house is all electric, so it kind of is a higher bill all year round, because it runs our heat and our air conditioning. And we live in Tennessee, so I budget $300 for that. Our Netflix is $20. Scopus is our car payment, is $630 roughly, is less than that, but that's how much I pay. My YouTube music is $15. My iCloud is $10. My car insurance, I'm a budget $315, but I'm trying to work on getting that down some. Sling TV is our cable, and that's $55. Sprint, we have 3 lines, and that's $150. AT&T is our internet bill, and that's $60. Canva is something I use to make my thumbnails and other things, and I use the Pro version, which is $15. Banfield is our Yorkie's pet wellness plan. It's $60. TubeBuddy is like $3 something, but I just budget $5. And then we also have an AT&T phone, which is mine. I'm budgeting $100, but it should be much less, but I haven't gotten my first bill yet, okay? So these are all the things that I feel like I just gotta do them, okay? And then these total up for me $3,385, all right? Next, I start to look at the things that I spend I would say I spend cash on, but these are the things that basically can be adjusted if you need to, okay? So we definitely need groceries and things for the household. And I'm gonna move this over a little bit. What we budget is $160 a week, which is $640 a month. For spending money, I do $40 a week, which is $160 a month. For self-care, I do $60 a week, which is $240 a month. Unbudgeted, just for random types of things, is I do $15 a week, which is $60. Giving, I do $5 a week, which is $20. And date night, I do $20 per week. That's $480. All right, $1,200 a month. For these are my variable expenses. Now, in the event you're doing your budget and you get this far and you don't have enough money already, okay, my suggestion is either look for some other sources of income, like some side hustles to supplement your income, maybe DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, something to that effect to supplement your income. Or you can also go through like these subscriptions. Maybe you can do without them. Maybe you can cancel subscriptions and see how far you get just getting rid of subscriptions. So for me, 20, 35, This is cable, which I don't necessarily need. That's $90, $105, $110 right there. And just, to me, things that I could just get rid of right off the top if I had to. All right. If you're okay in this area and you get to this area and it's not enough, then these are things that can be adjusted. Start spending less on groceries. Maybe spending money, cut it in half. Self-care, you might want to figure out how to do some things yourself. You might not need an unbudgeted category. Giving, you might not have it. If you're not surviving, then how can you give? Date night, that might not be a priority for you. These are the things that work for me and my family. All right. So after your variable expenses, whatever is left is going to go, you decide, between savings and debt, if you have debt. If you don't have debt, you can allocate it to different savings. If you have debt, you can split it in half, however you choose to do it. Because we're trying to save to move, I have debt and I'm just paying my minimum. That's my car payment. And then I have student loans, which are still in deferment due to the pandemic. So I have my car payment here. So we're trying to move. So my plan is to save $2,000 a month toward moving. I want to put $300 a month toward my emergency fund just in case. And then I really reduced my sinking funds down to the bare minimum. And what I'll be putting into my sinking funds per month is $125. And then what's left is going to be about $190, and that's going to be going to either my personal account or just a buffer, just in case I need something or something comes up. I like to have a little bit of a buffer. I don't like to go all the way down to zero, but I am giving every dollar a name. All right. And so this ends up being $2,615. So let's add it up. We got $7,200. That's what we have to work with, minus my fixed expenses. My fixed expenses, which is $33.85, minus my variable expenses, which is $1,200, minus whatever I'm putting towards savings and debt is $2,615, giving me a zero-based budget. That's what we mean by zero-based budget. It doesn't mean you spend every dime you have. It means that you give every dime that you have a name, give it a job to do. So as you can see, I'm saying that I'm a zero-based budgeter, but $2,615 is going toward savings and debt, and I have $1,200 that I can work with in terms of spending, and all my bills are paid. Okay, so that's the easiest way I can explain how to do a budget. This is my actual January budget that I wanted to share, and my budgets here on out will look very similar to this because we are trying to maximize our savings and hopefully move in June of this year. Thank you so much for watching. If this interests you, please consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. But comment down below if this is the way that you do your budget, or if it makes sense, or if this was easier than you thought it would be, or harder. And that's all I have for today. All right. So I will be going on sabbatical from social media. So I will not post any more videos probably for another 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going on a social media fast as well as a Daniel fast. So I ask that you guys would please continue to watch my videos, continue to comment and put my name out there just so I don't lose my momentum. But I will not be checking my subscriber count. I will not be doing anything of that nature until my fast is over. So Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that 2022 brings you abundance and overflow and more than enough. In the name of Jesus. Amen and amen. Be blessed. Bye-bye.